What's up, desktoppers? We are back for the prejudging of the Open Men's Bodybuilding and the Classic Physique finals, plus the finals for wellness and fitness. Fitness is kicking off right now. We're just about to have some of the competitors come out on stage. Bob Shkreli just announced it. And what you're seeing on screen here is a man who is potentially the favourite to win this 2024 Classic Physique Arnold Classic title, which I don't think many people would have thought going into this contest. Now, Wesley did say in an interview with RX Muscle that he said, I think I'm going to place much higher than people. Oh, I can't do his accent right now. Oh, Wesley, vintage genetics. I think people think I'm going to place fourth or fifth. Well, I'm telling you, I'm going to place much higher than that. But yeah, Wesley Vissers, I think, is going to be coming in very, very good. All this footage as well, courtesy of Gilco Productions and next level content. Hopefully, you guys can hear me because I haven't seen any comments since I have gone live, although I have seen these other ones. So, fitness is on stage right now. I'm trying to see who we've got on stage. Let me figure this out. So, on stage right now is, as I look through the competitors lists, just finding where the fitness is. Women's fitness, we have Tamara Vaughn on stage now, who actually I was very, very impressed with. I assume it's Tamara Vaughn. And then we have Ariel Kadar, Eureka Targa, Taragal, Abby Bolton, Jodie Bohm, Jacqueline Baker, Nicolette Zabo, Anna Femina, Mina Helena Pajulti from Finland, Danielle Chickels, Michelle Fruda Mensa, and Tiffany Chandler. The Arnold Classic being an international contest, they really love to put the international names in there, which makes life really hard. Glad you guys can hear me. Shout out Christy Anderson. It's me, Denny, Ziz. This is Crohn's Lister from my partner account. What's up, man? I've seen you before. Brickquake. Honestly, Wesley look like the winner. What's up, old W? And is there any tips? Any tips? You guys can. I'm going to show you guys my predictions because I've done a prediction video. Have I announced for winners? Yeah, I just went live. So yeah, they're a bit off that. So we've got Ariel Kadar on stage right now. And she did say to Dave Palumbo as well. He said, "Oh, do you have any tips on what your routine's going to be like?" And then she pointed to a top and it had Arnold on there. It said, "Get the chopper." I thought it was going to be something different. She did mention about the Predator routine. I think she's done this before, possibly. See what you guys are saying. Where will Brown place last? Absolutely not. Brown and Ansley will be third or fourth. Could be high, could be lower. Here's a question from David. Do you think they will let Wes win over Dino with it not being night and day? Now, the Arnold Classic traditionally isn't the sort of show where it's like the Olympia, where whether that you believe in this or not, it's not one of those shows where it's like, oh, you're going to knock out the champ. I just don't think it's that kind of show. I think it's whoever wins should win. Back in the day, they said you got to knock out the champ because there were controversial decisions where the champion won, where perhaps they shouldn't have, and that happened more than the guy coming up actually beat them. Arnold's actually commentating right now. That's fantastic. People can perform like that with those muscles, and it's fantastic. Fitness is actually one of the most entertaining divisions. Now, this is one of the top women in the wellness. That who you just saw on the screen there is, let me go down to wellness. I believe, let me get this right. It might have been, let me go back. Let me go back and get the number. I want to make sure I get these competitors right. Number 2, I thought so. Nunez, I believe the last name. Isabella Piera Nunez. She appears to be one of the top 2s. And Francielle Matos, that's who's here tonight on the screen. And it's going to be one of these girls. Let me know what you think on that as well. But let's go back to Wesley Vissers versus Ramon Dino. I put a post up on my Instagram page. I actually put a post up on the desktop bodybuilding YouTube. Let's put up a poll. Could open this up on YouTube. Shouldn't take too long. I'm going to ask you guys who you have winning the 2024 Arnold Classic, because I put a poll up which I'm going to show the results of on my community tab. So you can head over there and vote on that if you want to right now. But let's put up a poll here. Who do you have winning the 2024 Arnold Classic? I'm going to try to go with the 4 top favorites. And that can be very, very debatable. So let's go who are the favorites. So we've got obviously Hadi, Choopan. Clearly one of the favorites. Let me know who I should put in this top 4. Samson, Dauda, because it gets very, very tough after maybe even top 3. Rafael, Brandao, I'd say he's the favorite to be there. Who else are you guys saying? No, finals for the Classic Physique is tonight. It is happening after the... I don't know if it's going to be after the fitness and wellness or if it's just going to be after the fitness. So I'm not too sure. Got Abby Bolton on stage now, I believe it is. So Rafael Brandao and let's say Horse MD because people like to pick him. Start the poll. Who do you have winning the 2024 Arnold Classic? It has been posted. Get your votes in. I'll leave it open for a few minutes for you guys so you can get your votes in and I'll get back to that pretty damn quick. John Smith, stuff has started now. So it is on right now, the fitness. We've gone through a few routines already. Oh, what's up, Stepan? Tuni says, yo, I was just watching you on a Fit Nation podcast. Love the collaboration, bro. Yeah, I've been on there a couple times. It's cool. Very, very cool podcast. I love what Beatty does over there. He's my man. He's funny as hell, too. Oh, no, it's Abby Bolton coming out on stage now. Hey, what's up, Steve? I'm in Oz, mate. How long is that from now? So it's on now. So we've got the fitness on stage as we speak. So the contest is happening. We're going to have the... I don't know if it's going to go wellness and then classic physique or classic physique, wellness, and then open. I imagine they're going to have the open last, but I have no guarantees on that. And the way it is on the schedule, it's basically they're all sort of grouped together, so I don't mind that. And who you're seeing on screen right now as well is Breon Ansley for those who are just joining us. And this is all courtesy of Gilco Productions. You guys give me your opinions. Live Goer says Dauda is too improved. I think age of dwarves is over. Come on, man. I'm 6 foot, but we don't need to be mean here. Someone said you got to be realistic. Hadi isn't winning. I mean, honestly, like I'm friends with Samson Dauda, and I can see how, Hadi maybe should be the favorite for this contest. Stepan, how's that realistic when he's been winning every time before? Yeah, exactly. And then, so you got comments here. I think it's Hadi. Hadi is going to be too big and too hard for Samson to handle. That was the debate that I was having in my head. Is it going to be Hardy's just too great at too hard, and that's sort of Samson's weakness in some areas? But from the back, I don't think it's going to be... I think conditioning is going to be pretty even, and maybe even Samson beats Hadi in conditioning from the back. And for me, that would be enough for Samson to win. Because even if he gets out-conditioned from the front, Samson is very pretty from the front. Front lat spread while, he's got long arms, which makes him look a bit more drawn out. He is just very, very impressive. And I mentioned this in a video that I put up on Desktop Bodybuilding on why I believe Samson Dauda will win the 2024 Arnold Classic and Hadi Choopan will not. There's a few reasons I gave. I even touched on the political reasons and Hadi pushing people on stage and things like that, and featured some of the footage and arguments backstage and all that. So shout out to Steve. Thank you, my man. Nice one, bro. Hadi is looking like a Minecraft character. Samson looking like a god. I love the creativeness, man, and thank you so much for the super chat. First one of this night show. Thank you so much, and I'll give you a shout out at the end too. So anyone who does give a super chat, you get a special shout out at the end of the video and during the video as well. I'll even do a Milo Sarchev impersonation for you. I mean, really, Samson, he is coming in for number one. I mean, he really doesn't prep for anything else. I mean, people say, just get him hard, get him hard. I mean, in fact, I mean, I'm trying to get him hard as possible, but I mean, fullness is one big advantage that Samson has, round, full. I mean, this is what we are wanting to see on stage, really. I actually did the Milos impersonation to Milos when I interviewed him last time. I haven't interviewed him since, so maybe I haven't asked him since, I don't think, to be honest. But I definitely have to get Milos on another time. I don't think Milos is too sensitive. I'm listening a little bit to what Arnold's saying here. Here's a good question from John Smith. Do you think Nick deserved to win the last Arnold? I was confused and felt like they changed the criteria or something. Now, I understand this, but I always look at it from the side of what was the judge's perspective. So you can definitely make an argument because they had different physiques for sure. So the judge's perspective on that with Samson is one, he was improved, which always makes it easy to place a guy higher and have him winning. The other part to it was that yes, you can break down every pose of Samson and a lot of them and go, oh, did he win that shot? Did he win that shot? But when you sit back and look at the overall package, he had a nice shine to his physique, and we sort of forget how nice Samson looked at that show. I thought it was his all-time best conditioning, to be honest, the Arnold Classic last year. And while it wasn't inside out, peeled, shredded, Nick was definitely flatter, and he was doing like a much harder prep than he'd done in the past in terms of pushing himself down. And I actually said to myself, oh, I'm a little bit concerned. And while Nick wasn't small by any means, he was still enormous. I just think if he was 3 pounds heavier, yeah, I give it to Nick. It was sort of that close in my eyes. And people complain that they want the judges to go for a more aesthetics physiques, then you have to put a certain amount of weight to that aesthetics and say, hey, condition and not as good shape is going to win over shape. I mean, you can make those arguments either way. So, I mean, I thought it was incredibly close. Whoa, someone went hard in the chat. You can get banned. Okay. Ban and delete their comment. I'll put you in timeout. Oh, jeez. Someone said I'm lotioned up in tanning oil. Someone's spamming the chat. John Smith, yeah, I think they saw Nick off and Samson way improved. They want Nick to be full and freaky. I think that suits his physique best. Yeah, for sure. It's like when Jay Cutler tried to bring it down from the Arnold Classic, the one where Chris Cormier definitely think he should have won because he got, I think, 7 second places at the Arnold Classic in a row. And then also the last Olympia Jay Cutler did, he was down in weight a little bit. And you see the physique updates in him, and you go, oh, you know, he looked awesome. But his shape doesn't look as good if he loses a bit of that fullness. So it's actually crazy. Some guys do look more aesthetic when they're fuller and bigger because the delts pop a little bit more, and everything just being bigger makes the waist appear a bit smaller. So, yeah. And when you've already been big, it's not like you're going to make your waist necessarily bigger just by being big everywhere else when you've already been big. I don't know. Did you guys see Milos telling Palumbo not to interview Samson because Milos wanted all the fans in the line to get a chance to meet Samson? I love Milos, but you're just a coach, bro, not his manager. I listened to that, so I listened to it, but you know, so Samson's one of those guys that he is super nice and accommodating. So Samson will do whatever for other people. It's just how he is. So Samson probably needs someone telling him like, you know, just to manage him, and you know, it's not bad. You know, manage your stress levels, having someone say, hey, you know, sort of being the arsehole for you in most situations if you need to say no for a second, because Samson won't say no. He's too nice. Yeah, David says judges will favour Samson just a little after Hadi walking off stage at the O. I don't know if you guys saw my last video about it was why Hadi Choopan will not win the 2024 Arnold Classic. I've got a bunch of those videos in there, so let's get to the poll results though. Let's get to it. So we have 289 votes. Get your votes in now quickly if you are just joining the stream, because they come through pretty much instantaneously on my end. I'm about to hit 300 votes. So, who do you have winning the 2024 Arnold Classic? 45% are saying Hadi Choopan, 49% are saying Samson Dauda, 3% Rafael Brandao, 3% Horse MD. I'm assuming some of those 3% would be Brazilian. But yeah, there's 3% between now, 48%, 46%, or 2% between it now. So this is, I love it when some people say, obviously Hardy's going to win. He's way too hard. And then people say, oh, let's, we saw one before, let's be realistic. People need to be realistic when they think that, Samson could lose, like he won't against Hadi. And it's like, well, 50% of people can't be wrong. Well, I suppose we see that in politics, but, anyway. When is the Open starting? I don't have an exact time on that. Fitness routines would be right near the end now. It might be one of the last routines now. Let me see if I can get a name there on who's on stage now. Let me try to figure out how many fitness routines we are through currently. Just give me 1 second, guys. All right. Let me just... Sorry, guys. I'm just jumping between things for a little bit. I'm just going to insert an ad to see if this actually works. Let me know if you get an ad. I don't know if that will actually happen or not. But let me know if you get an ad or not. Or if you're Team Premium. The poll results now have switched. We have 47% saying Hadi Choopan, and we have 46% saying Samson Dauda. That's wild. So, yeah, Samson was ahead like 4% before, and now he's down 1%. The Iranians around the world are waking up, I'd say. Arnold, Samson, Hadi. Arnold may still win this. He can still apply for his pro card, I'm sure. That's funny. All right. So who have we got on stage now? Let's try to figure it out. It has to be one of the last competitors in the fitness now, so we're getting towards the end of that. Someone said I got a Temu ad. What ad did you get? Me lost for wellness. I mean, the physiques are crazy, man, really. Psyched to see Brandao on stage. Yeah, I'm psyched to see him on stage. We're going to have a look at that all in just a second. I'm going to feature some physique updates. And I want to show you guys some. So let's get to those anyway. Let's get to them now. Hold on 1 second. Be patient with me, guys, because I want to open this up in a different tab. Let's see. Okay, new tab. Because Patrick Tour posted up some nice updates of John De La Rosa, who I'm really big on for this contest. But I'm big on a lot of people for this contest. All right, but I believe this is the morning of the contest updates. And this was from a phone call or a video call with his coach, Patrick Tour. So let's have a look here at John De La Rosa. Let me just share my screen 1 second. Whoa, someone's doing a crazy moving fitness routine. See if I can try to get a screenshot of this. She's rolling around on her, like, it's like doing the splits, one leg above your head and then just rolling with the other leg out. Wild. Has Classic started? Classic has not started as yet. Some people say my stream won't play. Any tips? I'm not sure. Hard refresh. So if you're on a Mac, Command R. Might be Control R or something. Stepan Tooney says, love Brown, but Wes looks insane. Yeah, he does. Brandao, big wild card fish show. 100%. 100%. He is the dark horse. Pleasure, my man. And if you're watching the stream as well and you haven't commented your opinion or you haven't liked it, especially if you haven't liked it, it takes 1 second. You need to click off the live chat, like it, jump back on. Let's get those likes up. Try to get over 1,000 people up in this one. Maybe even 2,000 if we're lucky by the end of it when the men are on. The stream's slowing a little bit. I'm using my phone's internet on the stream and then using the Wi-Fi for the actual for streaming to you guys and playing this on the screen to you. So hopefully the reception is good. Let's have a look at these poll results. Wow, Hadi Choopan has jumped ahead of 4% when Samson Dauda, when we was about half the votes that we've got now, we're almost at 500. He was 4% ahead. Now he's 4% behind Hadi Choopan. So 48% say Hadi Choopan, 44% say Samson Dauda, 5% say Rafael Brandao, and 3% say Horse MD, aka Marcelo De Angelis. As you can see on the screen here, that's Kalecinski from Prejudging earlier this morning. Let's go through a few things here. Samson for W. All right. What was going to show you guys next? Let's get into some of these physique updates. That's what I was going to do. Sorry, guys. I'm losing my mind. Share screen. And let's share these Patrick Tour updates of John De La Rosa. So I believe these were, I don't know if these were video calls or what. Yeah, here it is. Patrick Tour, last video call screenshots. Very happy with the look. So Patrick Tour is obviously, I'm not sure what country Patrick lives in. You can see this is a nice looking physique. And he looks inside out as well. When John gets on stage, he just really looks super dense and he just has a different look. The glutes, you can see there's just so much dryness there. Very intrigued to see how he looks standing next to these other guys. Just being slightly shorter than a few of them. That will it hurt him? Will it help him? Will it give him more of that comparison with Hadi potentially? Could he be in a first call out and look really good next to Hadi? I don't think he's going to get to that level. But John's coming in to win. He literally said that in an interview with RX Muscle, and I've spoken to John privately. He's got a new mentality. He's got that killer mentality, and I think it's only going to serve him well, and I think he's looking really damn good. And this is, he's a lot bigger than he was last year, and he still plays second at pro shows. So I think he's going to be a much improved version of himself. And you can see by these other updates, I think these come through a little bit not glitchy, but a little bit, 5 frames per second instead of 30. Someone said De La Rosa will be in the bottom 3. I disagree. I think that's too conditioned to be in the bottom 3. Where can we get the already done results for the builders? Man, that's an unusual message. But for the bodybuilding, the results will not be until tomorrow. For the classic physique, the results will be today. So the results will be in this stream for the classic physique, and tomorrow, this time tomorrow, the finals will be going down for the open men's bodybuilding. Dave Thomas, what's up, my man? I see you in the chat regular. I hope Hadi doesn't throw a wobbler when he loses. You never know. This could be the beginning of the end of his contest if that happens. Hadi over Samson. When does prejudging start? Who are we about to have on stage? Okay, we've still got a routine or two. Michelle Frua Menza. Big fan of her physique. She looks awesome. And she the second last or last? She's the second last. We've got Tiffany Chandler after this in my women's fitness. And then we are done for that. I don't know if they'll do their comparisons. I'm assuming they won't do them straight away. I'm assuming they'll then go into like wellness or classic physique. Might be classic physique routines actually next. Not sure. So we've got something coming up very, very soon. Because obviously the fitness routines have to get out of their full costumes and all that sort of stuff. So I assume they're not, unless they do some delaying, I don't think they're going to do the comparisons straight away for wellness, for fitness. And now Hardy Choopan's lead in the votes is getting even more. If you haven't voted in the poll, vote now. 49% Hardy Choopan, people have him winning. 43% Samson Dauda, 5% Rafael Brandao, and 3% Horse MD. Wild. I like it. Now I'm going to go over my predictions with you guys, or the predictions I've at least given, and I'll give you my updated predictions because I'm considering changing it slightly. So let's head over and you guys can let me know your predictions in the comments below as well. Okay, so let me pull up the competitive list on here somewhere. Just grab ink. I've pressed Firefox open right now. Oh, no, I don't. I've got two. Where's the other one? Okay, there we go. Hopefully you guys are seeing what's on my screen right now. Yes, you are. So let's head over and I'll give you my predictions for the 2024 Arnold Classic top 10. Full top 10. So you guys can see the list here. Oh, that looks weird. Let's go there. So in 10th place, I'm trying to think exactly what I put in 10th. I think I might have put Justin Rodriguez in 10th. This is what I did originally. Now, I might change this. I put Justin Rodriguez. Or did I put Akeem Williams in 10th? I think I put Akeem Williams in 10th. Justin Rodriguez in 9th. That's what I did. In 8th, I had Mo Shaban. In 7th, I had... I'm trying to think if 6th or 7th, I had John De La Rosa, which I actually regret. And then in 6th, I had Horse MD. Now, I think people might think that's a controversial pick. Reason being is because he's had a huge amount of hype. The reason I think you might be in 6th is because it's tough to say a guy will have that level of polish to be able to knock off. Like, people are putting him above Rafael Brandao, which I think is crazy. And I would say I'm 95% sure Rafael will beat Horse. Maybe even higher percentage chance. To me, I can't see it happening. There's always that little chance, though, that Horse has added a tremendous amount of mass from those shows last year. When I say tremendous, like if he added 7 pounds or something, 8 pounds in fullness or something, and came in the same condition and his back was improved, then maybe if his back posing was an issue, it was fixed and things like that, like the back double bicep. And I have no doubt that he's going to look very good in some shots, 100%, and he's going to win some shots maybe. But the reason I have him in 6th is because those other guys that I put ahead of him are so good. So who are the guys I put ahead of him? Let's go into that. So I had in 5th place, I've literally got it written down somewhere. How about I find that? I'm going to see if I can find that. Okay, let's see if I've got these predictions written down. Maybe I didn't write them down. Maybe I just put them somewhere else. I thought I had them in my notes. Anyway, I had, after that, I had Antoine Valiant in 5th. In 4th place, I had James Hollingshead. In 3rd place, I had Rafael Brandao. 2nd place, Hadi Choopan. And 1st place, I have Samson Dauda. Let me know what you think of those predictions in the comments now. I'm going to find my way back over to your comments. Oh, that's not the page I wanted to be on. There we go. All right. So, let's go back to your comments now. Brandao, easy win. James won't finish top five. Yeah, with James, I'm like, I could have him in seventh. I could have him in fourth. I could have him in third, maybe. James is a tough one to pick because we haven't seen him on stage in a while. But what I saw this week, I was pretty impressed. So you meant someone saying, I think James is strong. I honestly think James is stronger. Yeah, so John May, that guy who turned pro last year is no longer on the list. No, he's not on the list anymore because he pulled out. It's Remco Bose. He pulled out, I believe, because he's having a baby. So shout out to Remco. Because I knew his wife was due around that time. So Loho, I don't know. Fitness is just wrapped up. So we're waiting to hear back if it's going to be men's classic physique next or if it's going to be wellness. But if it's wellness, honestly, it should be pretty quick because they've already done sort of a stuff they're going to do at finals already. So I think they're going to do wellness pretty quick at finals. So even if it is wellness, I think they'll smash through it. Whoa, your comments are coming in fast. Let's have a look. Yeah, shout out to Remco. Yeah, he's the real winner, 100%. Having a child, there is no greater anything. Am I going to stream the open live show today? No, there is a free live webcast for this, but I encourage you guys to watch this and watch that as well. And we can comment and discuss the contest as it goes down, and then you get to hear another opinion as well. Someone said change video. Good point. Let's have a look around. What else is going down? Let's see if there's anything here we can have a look at. Michael de Bull from earlier this morning, the classic physique. Wesley Vissers, as we've seen. See that? Derek Lunsford, Hani Rambod. I think it's Chris Bumstead there. That's David Bay, who was formerly with Muscular Development back in the day. Very cool. Who's this here? Is this Rafael? Has Rafael, or as he's being called lately, or maybe called in general, Rafael. There's James Hollingshead. Is this backstage? Oh, that's a meet and greet. Got some shed action there. I was really hoping we'd see like a Samson Dauda photo posted up like just before hitting the stage, but seems like they've gone pretty quiet on the physique updates since actually featuring in Pittsburgh. Also, I don't know if anyone's noticed, Chris Williamson and Sebum seem to be like best friends these days. Chris Williamson, if you don't know who he is, he's got a big podcast on YouTube, on like Apple Podcasts and Spotify and all that. See Ramon Dino here. See if he said anything. Now, while I look for some more updates on here, I'm going to put back up here on here the this of Wesley Vissers and Ramon Dino. Okay, they have wellness on stage now. Isabel Nunez is on stage. That's one of the favorites for the wellness. But getting back to what I was talking about is Ramon Dino doesn't actually have his coach here, Chris Aceto, which could definitely hurt him because not having Chris Aceto there, who's always at Ramon's comps, definitely could be something that hurts him because he doesn't have that confidence, you know? Like, obviously, you might be a little bit more nervous if you don't have your regular coach that you always have at the contest. And I believe Eduardo Correa is looking after Ramon for this last bit of prep. Now, Chris Aceto's mother passed away, so rest in peace to Chris's mother, and obviously heart goes out to him and this sort of really tough time. But obviously the implication is that Ramon is there under other guidance, Eduardo Correa, who was coached by Chris Aceto, but they might be a little bit more nervous to push things hard in terms of like carving up. But maybe Chris is helping a bit still while he's away. But they may well be, yeah, a little bit too nervous to push it harder in terms of filling up. And I think the advice to Ramon after prejudging would be to fill up a little bit more, because I know that he's actually put on more muscle tissue. So it's either he flattened out maybe a little bit for this in some areas, but Ramon is still phenomenal. It's more that Wesley Vissers has made huge improvements. Because Ramon still looks really good, but you can just imagine if he was going in open, he would be able to fill that back right out and have that full bursting round look, and he wouldn't have this slightly depleted look like when he hits a front back double bicep. But these are the best of the best in the world. He looks absolutely phenomenal. Well, I'm trying to keep up with the comments, but every time I go to click on one, they move away from me. Target 725 says it's robbery if Wesley doesn't beat Urs. I agree. Urs can improve from prejudging, but can he improve enough to beat Wesley? I don't think so. Because when you think about it, they're not just going to go, oh, well, Urs was a little bit better than Wesley at finals, so then he wins. Because I think Wesley Vissers is getting first place votes, and I think Urs is getting third and fourth place votes at prejudging. So that means that Wesley would have to be on the outside, really, at finals of the callouts, and Urs would have to be moved into the middle, and then Urs would have to be basically getting first place votes, and Wesley would have to be probably getting third and fourth place votes for Urs to actually beat him, based on what I saw at prejudging. So I think it would be very, very hard. Yeah, and then you got Stepan Artuni saying, definitely think Breon should beat Urs tonight, but that's it. So if a lot of people have Breon beating Urs, so when his finals for the wellness is on now, the finals for the fitness has already been on. They will no, they've got a physique round in the morning. So fitness is done. They'll just have presentations. Wellness is on now, and then we have classic physique and open, and they're moving quick through them as well. So don't be like, I'm going away for half an hour because wellness is on. It's not going to be half an hour. Yes, the lighting is very, very good. The lighting is very... You can see. You can see on the screen right now. Now it's sometimes... Whoa, my stream just went off. Why? Just like reloaded the page randomly out of the blue. That's not ideal. I haven't had any of these streaming issues. Almost 600 people in the chat. 606 right now, my man. 606. What is my stream doing? Just reloaded the page. But we're back working, but we've got no volume. Let's turn it up. Oh, we're back on. I didn't even touch anything and it started working again. Beautiful. What's up, Zenon? Let's hit this 1,000 people in the stream. Thumbs up if you haven't done that as yet, guys. It'd be much appreciated. I get very nervous putting up these different language posts because they could be really, really bad. I don't even mean to do it. It's just that it goes to the next one. There's a good point someone makes here. Says, Breon is overshadowed on height standing next to the other three. Go where Breon is. And I do have a comparison video of the classic physique. So let's pull that up. Let's pull up the comparison video. Let me just minimize that comment. Someone says, starting a YouTube channel, any advice? The best advice, and I don't always follow it perfectly, but consistency is key. If you're going to start a channel, have a plan for it. So if you're like, okay, well, I'm going to do one video a week, then just stay consistent on it, do it the same day, and and be patient. Because my first videos were very, very underperforming for a while, and then I had one that took off, and it was like game over in terms of like getting a good amount of views. Someone said I'd hit that, yeah. The girls are very nice. Sko Gotti. What are you saying, man? Breon has a better back out of a group. Yeah, Breon's back is nasty. Look at that. I don't like the arms out like that because he has it slightly unbalanced. Like they're not perfectly. See how like that left one's slightly straighter than the other one and it's slightly lower? Now, if he sort of had his arms up and was just like that and holding it, I can't really see my arms, but I think it would look cooler. But yeah, you get to see the back and it looks crazy. Joining your comments. Some saying the real winner of the event is hostile. Word on my mic, still looks sold out meet and greets. Samson possibly back to back. Good time. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, this is a good point. People say this person sucks. Why don't they give up? They're never going to win an Olympia title again. People compete on a low level and take stuff to win a plastic trophy for something that doesn't even matter and no one says anything. These guys are fourth best in the world at what they do, and they go, he's never going to win again. Why doesn't he just retire? It's like, well, because you're fourth best in the world. It's like, for some reason, bodybuilding, people just think unless you are number one, you are dead to me. It's weird. It's weird. I didn't see the person who said that or anything, so I don't have context, but yeah, I saw the response. So we got some Hadi fans, I'm assuming by that. Oops. And some Dino fans. How much does Classic get for first place? Oh, the wrong comments keep coming up because comments keep coming in. MVP, shout out, my man. How much does Classic get for first place? Now, last year or a year prior, it went up to 75 grand, which was more than the Olympia for Classic Physique, which I think there should never be a prize big. Well, I just whistled. There should never be a prize bigger for another show outside of the Olympia. I don't know. I mean, actually, scrap that. If Olympia is not up in their prize money for Classic Physique, then so be it. I mean, yeah, so I assume it hasn't gone down from 75k. And I'm assuming if it went up to 100 or something, that would probably publicize it. So, energy drink gang. So wellness still coming out. We're near the end of a wellness now. I'm assuming we'll do 1 or 2 comparisons. Probably a first and a second call out. And then we are on to the open. Open or Classic Physique? Probably Classic Physique finals, I'm guessing. But the Dubai Pro, which is taking place, and they released this news on the worst weekend possible when the Arnold's on, when it makes it very hard for me or any other channel or media to actually really cover it well. They upped their prize money a huge amount. The winner of the Dubai Pro in the Opens men, 100k. Winner of men's physique was something like 60k or 50k or 40k or something. The winner of the Classic Physique was 60. And I can't even remember what it was, but they upped their prize money a huge amount. Absolutely crazy. So I think it was like 180 or 100, 180k for the first place winners and 360k total. And there's no women's divisions. I believe it's just 3 or 4 divisions. Mental. So shout out to the Dubai Pro because that is killer for bodybuilders. Bruna Seredic is on stage now. I believe she is the last competitor in the wellness. She looks incredible. Like her physique is absolutely wild. Insane. So let's put up the Classic Physique. I'll just put this up on the screen for now. You can have a look at Ramon and Dino there. But actually, what's that Wesley one just here? Look at that. Crazy there. But see if there's any other things coming up on stage now. Up on IG now. There's Ramon. I was really expecting to jump on here and see like Samson Dauda updates, a whole bunch of stuff. Nope. There's Horse MD. It's a young child. A little bit older. All right. That's the line up there. All right. Let's bring up a different video. Let's bring up the final call out from a classic physique. We've dipped under 600 people watching. Here we go. So let's have a look at this and go pose by pose again, because this is what we're going to be seeing very, very soon on stage. Who do you guys have in that front double bicep? It actually went out of focus here for a second, I think. Who do you have on that front double? Personally, I have Wesley Vissers. And part of it's posing as well. Like if Ramon posed this, legs maybe a little bit wider, angled a bit more like either like a Urs or something. I don't know. He's sort of posing it similar to Wesley, but I just think if he could do that, contort his body like Urs does, pull his elbows up higher as well, I think that he could, win this pose. But I just think that Wesley Vissers like pops out too much from the lats. I think Breon looks really damn good on that front double as well, honestly. I think he looks really good, but probably have Wesley on that one. Just the structure and everything, like, just looks wild. Then we move into the side chest. Look, Wesley has those glute lines too. Now, I look at this pose on Ramon, and to me, it just looks like maybe a little bit of fullness and be bursting, and then he's like game over, but he looks really, really good there. Now, this is one of Breon's weaker poses, and Breon's really improved this. Like, really improved it. And then you got Wesley Vissers here, who the lines are clean. He's shredded. And I think this is his all-time best by far. The fullness and the extra weight in that upper body. Like, that upper body is... It's crazy to think, but it's really beating Ramon. And then you look the waist down, it's like... You have Wesley on that pose. It's crazy. Urs has a great condition, but sometimes I think that he maybe holds his condition a little long and he gets that little bit of flatness. Still looks phenomenal, don't get me wrong, but just a little bit. He's looking thicker from the back though. So now look at this one. Now, I believe Ramon is maybe a little bit more crisp in the back. I've seen some other angles where he looks a tiny bit more crisp than Wesley. And also, I don't like the way Wesley poses his legs here. So just say but then I look at the biceps and the shoulders. Biceps and shoulders, you look at Wesley and you go, how can you say? I don't know on that one. I just wish Wesley posed this differently, because it doesn't look, when you just take aesthetics into it, it doesn't look as aesthetic in a way, because it just is sort of held awkwardly slightly, the pose. It's just too far in with this foot, then out, then in, and the feet are too close for that pose. I don't know. I just think you could hit that different. I think Breon looks phenomenal there. Urs has some nice thickness in this pose as well. And obviously bows out really nicely at the legs. Urs is showing everyone how to hold your legs on that pose. And yeah, you can see them moving. They all look phenomenal, really. Ab and thigh, honestly, like Breon looked crazy. It's just the thigh is not as impressive. It's a tough one. Let's get back to that one. Let's get back to it. Let's go back to when we're actually flexing it. They all sort of don't do it at the same time, but it's a close pose. I'd probably maybe give it to Ramon. It's sort of a 50-50 one for me. But then Ramon, when he does it at the end, he sort of looks down and sort of ruins the pose. Favorite classic pose. Now, I saw this one from an iPhone screenshot, and I just think that Ramon looked the craziest on this one. He looked really shredded, and I don't know, the pose is great on Wesley in isolation, but I almost wouldn't mind him on that bicep there. Bring that elbow forward a little bit. Just bring it like that, just to make it appear a little bit bigger and bring the lat around a tiny bit more. I just think that would look a little bit better on Wesley. It's still a phenomenal pose, but I think Ramon's really hard there. And then when they go into their other classic pose, what do you guys think of that one? I think that pose for Wesley actually looks better. Okay, Classic Physique's about to start. Classic Physique is about to go on stage. Yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know. I'm going to put up a new poll. Oh, this is coming on stage right now. I mean, I love this guy. So, final poll results. Wow, almost 1,400 votes. 48% think Hadi Choopan's going to win. 40% say Samson Dauda. 8% say Rafael Brandao. And 3% say Horse MD. 41% now for Samson. 40, 41. What's it going to end on? What's the final number when I ended that poll? It was jumping between 40 and 41%. Okay, it's not even saying on my screen for some reason. Anyway, let's start a new poll. Normally comes up those final results. So it's severely annoying me for some reason. Okay, let's go. Who will win the Classic Physique? Because people's opinions change with a little bit of time on this. Wesley, Vissers, Ramon, Dino. Some people want to see the other option. Brown. All right, get your votes in. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. I will say one thing. I don't know if the lighting is not as good for this posing routine or what the deal is. He just seems a little bit dark, like one of the lights is off him or something. Sorry, guys, I'm just taking in Urz's routine. Oh, he's doing the music from Pumping Iron. Urz is cool. Yeah, someone made a comment there. If Urz had better arms, he would be absolutely unstoppable. 100%. That was cool. Very cool orchestrated routine. Very, very cool orchestrated routine. Someone said Urz is soft. Urz is not soft. Trust me on that one. Go look at his Instagram page and look, people say Instagram, blah, blah, blah. You'll see stage photos come out where he's peeled inside out. When does heavyweight start, which is the Open Men's Pro Bodybuilding Arnold Classic? It'll start after the Classic Physique, which is on now. And we've been busting through this. So I'm 53 minutes deep. We've had fitness, which is fitness routines. We've had wellness. And now we're on to Classic. And I'm only 53 minutes into this. And I started right as it started. So Men's Open, I don't think it can be too far away. And let's have a look at those poll results so far. Who will win the Classic Physique? 64% so far saying Wesley Vissers, 30% saying Ramon Dino, 5% saying Urz, and 1% saying Brion. Yeah, so impressive some of these physiques we're seeing on stage now. Just having a look to see if there's any other content going up that we can feature for you guys as we speak. Damien Patrick's on stage right now. Whoa. I saw a picture that's very interesting for another bodybuilding news video. So I'm putting on a ton of size. So and click the notification bell button because that will be able to see when I go live post this prejudging where I do a final call out breakdown. And then you'll also be able to see when I go live tomorrow for my finals watch along as well for the 2024 Arnold Classic. So make sure you do subscribe now. Take that second and also click the notification bell too. Yeah, Alan, it's funny because with the lighting that we just saw then at the finals, he was like in a shadow or something. It just didn't make him look hard. He is inside out. All these classic physique guys, they're all pretty much inside out. The conditioning is outrageous. If you use those old grainy cameras like they used to use back in the 90s a bit, whew. Yeah, it's a very good point from Steve. Urs is only 25. He's unreal fat age. Wow. Wait until his muscle matures. His legs are huge. Yeah. 100%. I see him going to open in the future. Wesley's on. I swear they never stay on schedule. Well, they're staying on schedule for this show. Wesley Vissers is on stage now. I just accidentally clicked off it. Good God. There we go. Yeah, Wesley looks good again. Trying to decipher if he's better, worse, the same. I will say one thing, they've got these lights behind now, and it is the posing routine, so I don't mind as much if the lighting isn't as good. But yeah, I'd say a little bit of the backlight is just creating a little bit of that not as impressive lighting on the physiques. I always prefer the lighting no matter what. Like this lighting we're seeing on screen now definitely looks better than we're seeing on stage right now. Oh, actually, now I get a little bit closer. Actually, no, I can see pretty much pretty well. Don't want to say pretty any more times. When is the classic finals? It is on right now, my friend. Yeah, Wesley looks awesome. Oh my God. Got a couple screen captures of Wesley that I'll share in just a second. Most of you guys are probably watching the stream, but I will be sharing those in just not in a moment. I'll wait until some of these routines are done. Ramon Dino coming out on stage right now. This will be the telltale sign whether Ramon Rochaqueres, is that how you pronounce his name? His real name? He's walking out twirling his mustache. Okay, I'm going to watch this Ramon routine pretty intensely. I'll put Ramon up on the screen so you guys can see him while we discuss it. To me, Ramon looks bigger here, but he is on his own as well. Oh yeah, Ramon looks good. Oh, Ramon looks bigger. Ramon is bigger tonight. Okay, it's not just me, Alan. Yeah, lighting definitely was better earlier, wasn't it? Yeah. I think Ramon definitely looks better tonight, even though the lighting is worse. Oh, the side chest. Oh, honestly, like based off of what I'm seeing tonight, Wesley does look bigger in the lineup. Oh, Dennis James says he gives the edge to Ramon. Tonight, so far, just on based on his individual routines, I give the edge to Ramon. Wow. Ramon's so cool. We went to walk off the stage the wrong way, and just the way he just realized he mucked up was just so cool. He just goes, walks off. Couldn't be cooler. Michael the Bull's coming out on stage now. The Bull. So who do you have winning the Classic Physique right now? 343 votes. Let's get the votes up. And let's get the likes up to only 149. There's literally 530 or something of you watching right now. Please just take a second to like it. It takes 1 second. And I had 1 hour sleep all last night, and it's midday the next day. Give me some love. 150. Thank you guys. Who will win the Classic Physique? The votes so far, 357 have come in. 61% say Wesley Vissers, 31% say Ramon Dino, 5% Urs Kalecinski, and 4% Brown Ansley. And right now, I do not know. So, yeah, don't know what's going to go down there. Where is my... There we go. See if there's any updates going on anywhere else. So Michael Wall, let's have a look at how he's looking. Marketable pose is sometimes just a little bit awkward compared to some of these other guys because the posing is so good in Classic Physique. He hits some actually really good poses. And they look really, really good. It's just that uh, I just think that some of these guys in Classic Physique are such supreme poses that if you shake a little bit and, like Ramon, it really does stand out. Yeah, John, his shoulders are ridiculous. He just needs a bit more of that side thickness just in the chest, Michael the Ball. Yeah, John, I would not be surprised if Ramon won. Based off how he looked tonight, he looked really, really damn good. Super, super impressive. Thank you, James Clark. Shout out, my man. I know if you could like it twice, you would. Appreciate it. Thank you, David. Shout out, my man. Yeah, like the video. Like the video if you are tuning in. The bull looks good. Agree, DK. The bull does look good, for sure. Yeah, the bull's really, really big. Someone actually posted a photo of him next to Rafael Brandao, and you go, yeah, his arms and everything are big compared to Rafael. But if you take that singlet off, you would see a dramatic difference. Rafael has the chest, he has the thickness everywhere. It's not just arms, or not saying marketable is just arms, but you guys know what I mean. If you see the complete package, you'll understand the difference. Yeah, Alan, I'm excited to see this lineup. It is going to be wild. There's some really, really good guys in the open that we're going to be seeing. Very, very exciting times. All right, I'll leave that poll going for a little bit longer till we get maybe like 500 to 1,000 votes in there. Close that for now. Try to keep this computer operating at a nice rate. All right, so I'm going to share some screen captures with you guys in about 5 minutes from now from the finals. So stay tuned for that, and we'll be breaking it down. But remember, guys, the Open is coming up, and we will have that before too long. So stay tuned for that as well. All right, I'm going to take a break for about 1.5 minutes or probably 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. I need to go to the toilet. I drank a lot of fluids. I literally woke up half an hour before I started this stream. So I actually only intend to sleep for half an hour, and I slept for over an hour. So I think I went to the toilet, but I drank a lot of water when I woke up. So I'm going to take a break for just a minute. I'll just do up a little banner first so people know that this isn't a stream with no talking or something. Create a banner. Back in 2 min. Classic Physique finals in open prejudging live. All right. Give me 2 minutes, guys. I'll be back and I'll have screen captures from the 2024 Classic Physique finals. Arnold Classic. We'll be breaking it down. You can give your opinions. And yeah, we'll be back with the Open as well. Prejudging coming up very, very soon. I'll have it all here first. What's up, desktopers? We are back. Hopefully, audio is all good and it is working. Let me know. Let me remove that banner from the screen. I didn't lose too many of you guys. That's good. That's good. I'm glad. Most of you stuck around. Let's get it back over 500. But give it a like if you have not liked the stream as yet. If you are just joining, and we have the open men coming up very, very soon. We're near the end of the routines. Last routine for Classic Physique. Brian Ansley's about to come out, and I'll share some screen captures with you guys. See how Brian looks tonight. I remember seeing Brian. I'll put Brian on the screen while we're talking about him, while he's on stage. Let's find him. Where is he? There we go. Brian looks good as always. He just poses to suit his physique so well. He moves very well in his posing routine. Wow, his side tricep looks really, really good here. Pity that's not like a mandatory shot. All right. Sorry, I just had to cough there for a second. Yeah, Brown looks really good. It's amazing because this physique that he's bringing to the stage now, really any of the guys in the top like 4 or 5, they would be winning Arnold's easy. Like, from the physiques back in the day. Well, back in the day, they're very easy, but yeah. Obviously the weight limit's gone up a little bit. When he's open is straight after the classic physique, my man. It's coming up very, very, very soon. Is the last routine for the classic physique. So I don't know if they'll go then to the comparisons for classic or if they'll go to the open men's routines or what they'll do. I don't know what order they'll do it in. Breon's really improved here in a lot of angles. The front shot's not as much, but some of these other shots, 100% hits the splits at the end. I've got some screen captures of that. So let me share that with you. Someone said, can you set full screen? Okay, your wish is my command. How's that? Thank you as well, my man. It's actually much better like that. All right. Let me show you guys some screen captures. Couple of screen captures coming up from finals. One second, guys, while I just pull up these. I'll just run a quick ad for 1 second. Let me know if you get an ad. Let me know what you get an ad for as well. I'm always intrigued what if it's from my viewers' demographics or what they watch, or if it's like a lot of the same ones. And if you're a premium gang, let me know your premium gang. All right. Okay, so I'm just pulling up these photos. Just waiting. Uploading. I think I'm going to send a video screen recording. That's why it's taking forever. And I did. That was my downfall. Okay. Okay, we're bringing these guys out for comparisons now. They give me no chill, no break. But I will have screenshots from that coming up very soon as well. Let's see if we get more comparisons tonight where they move more guys into the middle.
Okay, so we're calling out the last guys right now, so we've got a bit of time. So here, oh wait, I haven't pulled it up on the screen yet. Let me pull it up on the screen for you guys. Share screen. There we've got Breon Ansley. As you can see, he looks really good tonight. Like he is very, very conditioned. More muscle in some areas. Like look at his biceps. Sometimes I don't give him the credit. No ad here, premium all the way. Yeah, my man Brandon. You know what's up. It is premium. Yep, can't stand the ads. The other good thing is about premium, you can download this stuff on your phone. I'll take a screenshot of the guys during that second call out. They're doing now. Well, first call out technically, but second call out, second group of guys. Um, but yeah, you literally can lock your phone, put it in your pocket, and just listen to it like a podcast app. And you can download the videos as well, like premium gang. Food delivery. And it's interesting. Yes, James Clark, my man. Breon wins without a pose down. But I tell you what, Ramon looked very good on his own. I don't know if we've got any screen captures of him, but let's have a look. See, the Breon's side chest used to be actually really weak, and it's not his strongest shot still, but it looks really improved, that bit of extra muscle. Okay, first call out coming up. Very intrigued to see how Ramon looks standing next to, there's Arnold watching Breon do his thing. Oh, it's just Ramon and Breon. Oh no. Oh, I thought it was Ramon and Breon for a second. I was like, what? Is this the second or what? Nah, it's top four. I'll be taking some screen. I'll take screen captures of every pose on this one. There's that side tricep. For some reason, doesn't look as good here, but hopefully you guys are seeing what I'm saying. Yep. This side tricep doesn't look as good in this screen capture, but on the screen, it looked really good. And the hamstring looked more pronounced when it's moving. That looks really good. So here we go. Front double bicep. How's it looking? Oh, it looks closer. But Wesley's very, very good. Oh, Arnold's taking the famous selfie that he takes. Oh, geez, Brown looks good. Oh, this is close, guys. This is seriously close. Wesley, this is there, as you can see. For some reason, as soon as you screen capture it, they just don't look as impressive as they do on the video. Oh, Ramon's back. I would venture as far to say at least Breon, Ramon, and Wesley. Wesley's at least as good. I'd say Urs. I'd say Urs. I'd say all these guys have gotten marginally better. I don't like when Wesley does the vacuum directly from the front as much as like Ramon and these other guys. Oh. Oh, this is. Oh, I don't know. Like maybe tonight I'm leaning slightly towards Ramon. Ramon and Wesley, top two call out. Crowd's going nuts. Hell yeah. I hope you guys are watching this. I think the commentators like Fuad are leaning towards Ramon pretty strongly. But let me tell you, tonight I have Ramon. I even hate saying it. But it is close. Oh, front double bicep, I have Wesley. Okay, I'm gonna call it pose for pose now, and I'm gonna quickly upload these and let you guys see them if you're not watching the stream for whatever reason. Oh, side chest. See, I had Wesley in prejudging, and I have it very close now. Oh, back double. Look, overall shape, when you look at it, you look at the silhouette, I say Wesley. Apart from the legs. The legs, I say Ramon. I've body Wesley easily on my back double. Bad hidden ab and thigh. I actually wish Wesley didn't do the. Yeah, Wesley's moving that hip a lot more this time. He's hitting it harder. Oh. Ramon is way improved tonight. Oh, all right. Let me upload these. This is very, very interesting. Let me show you guys. They're doing a pose down now. We're not going to stress too much about that. I'm going to concentrate on getting these uploaded to you, but we're going to get the results, it seems like, of the classic physique Arnold Classic. All right. Let me deselect all of those. Get this to you guys. Okay. Yeah, this might be the closest classic show you've ever seen. Yeah, it's crazy close. Crazy close. Let me open up these photos and we can break this down pose for pose. Okay. Close those old ones. Okay. Just stop that screen share for one momento, guys. 1 second. Share screen. Allow. Here we go. So let's go through the top 4 call out quickly. Oh, there's your second call out of group of guys. Here we go. So we've got front double bicep. What do you guys think there? And you can see here, for me, it's a clear Urs 4th place here, just because Brion's biceps are so good. It's really strong. Brion looks improved there, but I'll give it Urs. Urs looks really good on that side chest. He's really improved that shot, but for me, these two are the top 2. And as you can see, Ramon looks improved here. Ramon looks improved here as well. It looks like there's more fullness to this and there's more pop. And you see this, to me now, doesn't look as impressive, although you look up here through the shoulders, biceps, looks a lot closer there. So let me just make sure this stream's working properly. Oops, accidentally. There we go. Sorry, just make sure that stream's going because I don't want to miss results. Yeah, still doing the pose down currently. Okay, so we've got the ab and thigh here. Wesley wasn't hitting this perfect 100% of the time, but this is when he fell over a little bit on the pose, like went a little bit too far. This favorite classic pose. This is pretty damn dense and pretty damn shredded here from Ramon. But this looks really cool on Wesley when you really look at it. Like that, how that waist goes in. And look at the arm. Like, I don't know. Like, the thing is, it's so close, but I'm looking at this going, I don't know. You get to see a bit of a close-up one here. Look at the lines. People who say these guys aren't shredded, and that's in a shadow too. Like, yeah, they look really good. So here we go. Top 2 call out. Ramon versus Wesley Vissers of Vintage Genetics. And I will get to your guys' comments very, very soon. Front relaxed. I mean, I probably got to give that to Ramon. Front double bicep. To me, this was so much closer than prejudging. I had Wesley pretty convincingly at prejudging. Here, look at how tiny this waist is. Definitely wider. But the way the lats pop out look really cool to me. It's so tough. Legs, give it to Ramon. Waist, give it to Ramon. So from here down, for me, it's Ramon easily. From here up, it's Wesley. But I don't know. Oops. I think we've got open coming out, do we? Okay, we've got open coming out. Open is coming out. I'll just quickly run through these as well with you guys. Back double bicep. See, it's just... Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. You guys let me know what you think. Who do you have winning tonight? Who do you have winning the night show? Okay, opens on stage. This is what I'm pumped for. Oh, Akeem looks pretty good. Rafael looks good. Oh, Justin looks jacked and freaky. Now, is it completely pretty? No, but Justin pops. Oh, Rafa looks wild on the quarter turn. Quarter turn to the side, Rafa wins easy. Jeez, Justin's big again. John De La Rosa relaxed from the back. Wow. His waist looks... John from the back relaxed. This is going to take some breaking down this contest. Justin Rodriguez is going to exceed expectations for sure. Antoine Valiant maybe is slightly flat, I might say. Just maybe he's been holding that condition a little bit too long. Don't get me wrong, he looks great. That was a great, like, wow. The guys who I had placing down in the bottom three, I have regrets in my predictions. Yeah, someone said Justin is massive but zero abs. I'm straight up not impressed with Justin. Waist is disgusting. I'm impressed by the freakiness. Oh, we have Samson and Hadi side by side on stage. Let's have a look. Oh, Samson looks good. Oh, wow. James has a little bit of a washed out look. I don't know if it's the tan or... Commentators saying exactly the same thing. Oh, Hardy or Samson. I need to see this zoomed in. I'll show you guys some screen captures of this soon if you aren't for some reason watching the live webcast. Oh, Samson, the back relaxed, 100%. Oh, back double on Samson is much improved. Okay, Samson looks harder in the back double. Hardy is very, very good. I'll show you pics in a second. Quarter turn, you can't tell. Samson's on the outside where it's darker. He's obviously much darker. So he's shadowed there. You really can't see on the quarter turn the detail. Hardy is shredded. Fuad said about Samson, who's his athlete, he said, I'm not sure if his condition is where it needs to be. I have to have another look. And then he said if Hardy looked like he did here at the Olympia, he would have won. So, yeah, Hardy does look insanely detailed and shredded. When you say all round, like the back double bicep, you look at the back, it's not ultra shredded. Like, you can't tell me that back's harder than Samson's, but I don't know. I need to see. I can't wait to see Samson up close and live. I need to take another look at that. Keem Williams coming out on stage here. He shocked me as well. Like, honestly, all these guys have shocked me. Keem's back and he's good. Let's see that side leg. Oh, Keem, that side chest is very, very good. But let's see him from the back. He's back when he pulled back. He pulled his shoulder sort of back and it looked pretty hard. Yeah, for some reason the lighting just doesn't look as good tonight, for whatever reason. Hold up, guys. I will send the pics now. I want to get some screen captures of Keem. Trying to think who the second athlete on stage is. All right. Let me upload these. Okay, got some pictures uploading as we speak. Give it a second. Open. Just add that to the screen for a second so you don't have to look at nothing. And we have, oh, which one is it? I think it's this one. There we go. Okay. So that's Akeem Williams on stage there. And let me just open up the stream, make sure I can see everything. Yes, but for some reason it's muted. Okay, so let's go back to the call out. So as you can see here, John De La Rosa on the left. Look at how small John's waist is and how it pops out. Very, very impressive, and shredded glutes. Really good conditioning here. Rafael Brandao looks really good. Antoine actually looks better here. I didn't get any individual screenshots of Antoine. Justin Rodriguez, you can see he's stacked. I just need to see what he looks like up close next to these other guys so you get a better idea. Because it's sort of like sitting back in the crowd a little bit. Keem Williams, I think he looked more improved from the back, to be honest. Like, yes, he's not winning this shot, but I think he looked pretty damn good. And Antoine Valiant, I think he's really improved from the back. He's got a lot of thickness back here, so he looked really good too. This one's not the greatest quality. Justin Rodriguez on stage now. We'll be able to see a bit of the closer up view. For some reason my quality's coming in a bit worse. Let's see if there's... I'll connect it to my internet and hopefully it doesn't cut anything out. Quality's just gone down a tiny bit. Let's see if I can change that somehow. All right, so yeah, for some reason he's gone bad quality. We've got John De La Rosa here, Rafael Brandao, Justin Rodriguez, Antoine Valiant, and Akeem Williams. And people are right. Justin's midsection is completely washed out here. But he pops because he's hard and just looks crazy. And there's a lot of lumps on that stomach as well. I don't know if that's a hernia there and you know, shots or what. I don't know. Antoine probably on this pose needs to move his hips more to the side and then twirl it around a bit more. So I think that just suits his physique more. Rafael Brandao. John looks really good there. Rafael got rid of his mustache where he looked like Mario. But you can see here, Rafael definitely looks bigger. But look how cut out John De La Rosa is and how impressive that V-taper is. Okay, I'm losing quality on this device, so I'm going to go to... Is that just grainy to me, or is that you guys too? Oh, we have a super chat. Whole kick 407. Hit the like button if you're watching. Ah, shut up, my man. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Justin looks melted. So this is bodybuilding. Justin looks melted. Good package from Justin. See, bodybuilding is so subjective. Said Hardy's clearly more conditioned from behind as well, mate. I want to see that back double bicep again. It might just be the shine of Samson's tan. I need to bring this up on a bigger screen. Let me do this while we're all speaking. That computer's messed up. The open finals are tomorrow for Ronald Richardson, who's asking. John Delos is coming out on stage now. Has everyone lost a little bit of quality in their stream? Or is that just me because my internet's struggling? Might not have connected back to... no, it's on Wi-Fi. Weird. Stream seems meh. Okay. Something's happened from prejudging to finals. No worries at all. And thank you guys for filming in too. No worries at all, Justin. Thank you guys for watching, liking the video, and all that good stuff. It means a lot to me. Seriously. And you see Arnold down the front there taking his standard screenshots. So here we can see Hadi. Yeah, you see this next to Samson. I hate the way Samson has his hand up like this. I do not why I don't know why it's not down like Hadi. Hadi really is hitting that perfectly. I need to talk to Samson about this. Should be down here. Okay. Samson Dauda is about to come out for his individual routine. You're right. Hadi does look good here, guys. They're the only screen captures I've got. Okay. I'm going to try to focus in on Samson here. Let me know in the comments. Do you think this is Samson's all-time best? Yeah, John Smith saying, holy shit, Samson looks improved. Shape is insane. Yeah, my stream's a little bit low quality. Did not help going on Wi-Fi whatsoever. Probably got worse. Let me reload the stream, see if that makes any difference. Like prejudging it was insane, but maybe it's just so many people watching because obviously it's free as well. It's just lessened the quality a little bit. Oh yeah, from the back, Samson. No, see, I think from the back, Samson looks pretty good. Samson's definitely like the biggest he's ever been. So last year was obviously a very close Arnold Classic. And this year looks like, to me, it might be the same. Oh, at most muscular. Samson, I forgot to take screenshots then, and the quality was a little bit down, but oh, Samson looks good. I want to see that top two call out at the end. The only thing that worries me is Samson can fall apart a little bit in his posing. Hadi Choopan's coming on stage now. Now, I think individually with the camera zoomed out in the routine, we might see it. I just think when they get the good lights on for the comparison. Oh, yeah, Hadi looks good. Okay, Hadi looks good. Wow, okay. Yep. I think this is Hadi Choopan's. He's gone to a more aesthetic look. Hadi's waist is so much smaller than the 2023 Mr. Olympia. He almost looks like a tiny bit small, but better for it. So I'm saying one quad looks bigger on Hadi. Let's see if that looks bad in this show. Oh, I don't think anyone's beaten Hadi here. Let's leave it back. His back's harder than normal. Yeah, his back's definitely harder. Wow, yeah, Hardy's very good. What an Arnold Classic debut. My video saying Hardy won't win the Arnold Classic is gonna age so badly, but I actually can't wait for the views and the abusive comments. Yeah, it's rough. We'll have to wait and see. People can fade and get better. I'm trying to figure out with James Hollingshead because I saw the same sort of look on stage from him in an Olympia where I don't know if like the tan's too dark or if it's too matte and dark together or what it is, but I don't know what it is with James. I think the tan's too dark, honestly, which is weird because he's a really light skinned guy. Maybe it's just, I don't know, because that British Grand Prix look. See, James is, I don't know if it's not hard enough or if it's just not full enough. And don't get me wrong, it's not a bad package. And I'm sure if you saw this in isolation at another smaller show, you go, yeah, he's really good. But yeah, I don't know if he just looks a bit shadowed or. Because you see he's conditioned. When you really look in, you can see he's conditioned. He's very, very dense. Shout out to James. James is very thickly muscled. I'm sure if you saw him in person too, he'd be one of those guys that just looks more impressive. Marcelo D'Angelis, Horse MD coming out on stage now. I haven't really spoken about him as yet. Let's have a look at Horse MD. First thing I'm seeing through the chest, he doesn't look ultra conditioned. Let me scroll through his pictures a little bit so you're not just seeing the same image for ages. See, when I saw this, I was like, wow, look at Samson. You see the popping of all this. And that just, I saw like, a bit of line through here. I was like, yep, yep. And then I see this, I'm like, oh, it's not ultra impressive. Yeah, he's got glutes, but, like this to me just looks more, the stature, everything just looks more impressive. You see here, this is where Hadi has gained his ground back and really makes him a legit Olympia contender again in 2024. Because if this package was at the Olympia, I don't know. Would it have been big enough compared to Derek? Would it have been too hard for Derek and he would have won? I don't know. It's funny, Brian, it was so much better at prejudging the lighting. I'm going to message Brian and see what he can do about that and say, just bring it back to how it was at the prejudging. Yeah, but lighting, yeah, it's not that bad. It's just that it's not as good as it was at the prejudging. Which this is a prejudging for the open men. Because, yeah, they just look more shadowed at the front. I don't know if someone's just turned off some of the lights that angle from the front or what sort of happened. It's confusing. Horse looks alright. Hardy's making them all look fat, to be honest. It's funny. Mr. Cedric Johnson. Tomorrow's night is what counts, people. It's 50-50 judging, so it's not like they look at the scorecard and go, oh, well, we want this guy to win. So it's 50-50. And most people do actually believe that prejudging counts for more because it's sort of always used to be that way. Look at that front double. Holy. I did a video where I compared Hardy's 2019 and 2023 physique, and even like his waist is getting bigger. It's not going to come back. The quads are just looking more like tree trunkish sort of thing. It's just, it seems like he's just gone back in terms of where his physique was in terms of aesthetics, and he's kept the muscle, or at least most of it. I don't know how that works. I think Rafael will be third here. John De La Rosa. Don't count out John. The more I look through his photos, I'm like, okay, how does John compare to these guys? I think John beats all of these guys. I think it's going to be John and Raf in that third and fourth. Maybe Akeem gets in there. Depends if they judge this too harshly. But he did pull back in other shots and did look pretty hard. And it is very thick, so... Dennis James thinks Justin Rodriguez is going to be in the top 5. It's one of the first names he said. Okay, big first call out. So you've got 6 bodybuilders here. First call out. So we've got Samson and Hadi in the middle. I might shuffle them around a bit more. I don't know why Fuad's so shocked that John De La Rosa is getting moved into that sort of top 4 position. I called that John De La Rosa and Rafael. Yeah, they've seen it the same way as me in that regard. So front double bicep. There's no point taking screen captures of these. I'll take one. It's too zoomed out with 6 guys. But basically the way they're sort of seeing it now is it's Samson and Hadi 1, 2. And then John De La Rosa are around 3, 4, at least the way they're seeing it now. One way or the other, 3 and 4. And then James Hollingshead and Antoine Valiant are 5, 6. I think they nailed it. I think that's how I would see it too. If I'm doing a top 6 call out, I don't think a top 6 call out was necessary, to be honest, because I think you could have really clearly been able to see that some of these guys are not going to beat Samson and Hadi, but it will come down to a Samson and Hadi top 2 call out most likely. Oh, you look at Raf on the back double bicep next to Hadi. That looked impressive. Not saying he beats him. Or Raf to me is a clear third. Standing next to him, Raf looks better. DJ and Fuad aren't talking about Raf. Raf looks crazy here. They're creeping the line though, so I don't know if he's ahead of these other guys. Oh, Rafa on that most muscular too. Oh, Rafa got better. Rafa got better as that went on. For sure. Hopefully you guys are hearing me because I haven't checked back in for a little bit. Yeah, Rafa makes their shape look blocky. Damn straight. When will the Classic Physique awards be? That'll be straight after this. I can't believe Dennis James said Justin would be... He said who will be in first call out, and he called out 4 guys, and he said Justin. John could take third, possibly. Possible. Definitely possible. I need to... I don't think so, though. I think John's a clear 4th for me. But you never know. I'm so happy for John, seriously. I was going to put Horse MD in 7th. But it looks like 7th they're looking at 7th between being Horse MD and Akeem Williams. And then it seems like for the last place, it's between Mo Shaban and Justin Rodriguez, which is, you can't say a bad thing about being considered for last in this show. Rafa and Samson might both beat Hadi. No, I don't think so. I mean, Rafa's very good. He was very good next to Hadi. I mean, but I think Hadi looks very, very good. I think that he's going to win this show. Classic Physique Awards will be up after these men. And let me get some fresh shots up for you guys, so you guys can see what's going down. So that is what I am here for. I've got to stop the stream. You select these, got some individual shots and the comparison, a few of the comparisons at least anyway. 30 new shots. Improve. So move Justin in, moving Horse out. When I just went to open the photos, and guys, it says, "Are you sure you want to open 30 items?" Serious decision. Let me just add this to the screen for now while I bring up the other one. And the new pictures that we can break down together. See, this is what I mean. When I said Horse will be, this is why Justin got moved into the middle. And I completely understand it and completely agree. Because honestly, while being a weaker shot, oh yeah, Justin is dominating that back double bicep. You can say what you want about Justin's abs, but from the back, he is destroying. Horsemate rear lat spread looks so much bigger though. So this is Horse MD. You can see folds in the lower back. Just wasn't in good enough shape. Maybe missed his peak a little bit as well. And when you're not quite in the best shape and then you miss it, this is what can happen, because he definitely looked harder before the show. And we've seen he looked better last year, frankly. Akeem, he's improved this pose, I'd say, overall, but it's still a high lat thing. And Justin dominates from the back. You see Horse here as well. And Mo just needs more overall. They're not bad. They're not bad physiques. It's just we're seeing some incredible physiques up here in the top group. And how quickly these judges sort this out. And I'd say they've hit it completely on the head. Samson Hadi call out. Let's go. Let's go. All right. I'll be recording this one. Oh my god, I just accidentally clicked off it. Let me get back on this, not the German feed. I'm getting double audio. Oh, Samson is a lot bigger here. Samson might be getting bigger as this goes on. Can I make this any bigger for you guys? No, it doesn't really do much. Okay, so let's go back lat spread. Oh, the quality just went down a little bit. Oh, right as they're going into rear lat spread, the quality went down. Abs and thighs. Okay, quality's got a bit better again. See, abs and thighs, Hardy's got those tighter abs. They're super tight, his abs here. So Hardy here, he has literally brought that waist in and made his waist a strength over Samson. Wild. If James isn't top 5, Fuad apparently has to grow his hair out for 3 months. So I don't think James is getting top 5. He's on the outside of his call out here, which I do agree with. To me, this is how I think it plays out. Hardy first, Samson second, Rafa third, John fourth, Antoine fifth, James or Akeem sixth and seventh. And then after that, I need to see these other guys. But that's how I see it playing out. And to me, it's actually really funny. It seems like one of the more easier shows to judge, which I never thought I'd say that. There are some, like once you actually start to break it down and look at it, these judges have worked it out so well. Oh, James could push in front of Antoine. You see the side chest. I think James is getting better here. Side chest, James looked really good, man. And he's on the outside where the lighting isn't quite as good. Oh, James is getting way better. James is getting better. When these guys are leaning back a little bit too far, they're getting a little bit too much shadow. John could push up into third, but I've got Rafa here. Okay, James hitting the leg trailing side tricep, which I think looked good. Opened his body up to the lighting a little bit more. Sorry, I'm not changing my photo on the screen, guys. I'll add some more stuff soon. Yeah, Antoine and James switch. This is why I do this. So James is getting better. And James could be top 5 here. Then James hit that front double and he looks sort of like just washed out and like really dark. And I'd like to see James have a little bit more lat from the front. So he's got that thickness in the back. Front lat spread though, but pops. Pops more than Antoine's. Pops more than most of the guys, actually. Interesting. James suddenly looks his best ever, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, the side chest. What side chest is contending with anyone up there? James is improving. That's for sure. That tan is too dark, though. Yeah, James is getting better as we go. Like, literally. Oh, Rafa's. James is getting better, that's for sure. I think he just is a little bit too dark, which is hurting him. Even John De La Rosa, I think, is a little dark, which I rarely say about guys. James doesn't have no abs. It's more maybe he loaded a little bit too hard. I don't know. Oh, yeah, he's getting better. James is getting better. But Rafa's beating him. And so is John. It's James or Antoine. They're always close, whether it's Olympia stage going for 14th place or whether it's here going for 5th. Always close. Okay, so Samson and Hadi once again. I think we're going to do a few rounds here of the top 2. Samson and Hadi. Who do you guys have? Front double bicep. Oh, they're both so good. Front and lat spread. Oh, Samson came out of that side chest so quick. I'm giving this to Hadi. Fronts double as Samson's. Yeah, I can see that. Back double I give to Samson. Like, even though the back isn't as big, you look at the entire pose and the structure and the shape. Rear lat spread is Hadi's. Classic results haven't been up yet. They must be doing the results straight after this. Side tricep is close. Just standing there, like Samson's silhouette is wild. Hadi just has that detail in the abs. Yeah, this is Hadi's. Front double, they're going again. I'm taking a million screenshots of this. This isn't even close. Harley's clearly in better shape. How do you think it will go if Hadi loses this contest online? What's up, gents? My man. One of the great desktoppers. Oh, sometimes you catch Samson, you go, whoa. See, the back double, I like Samson. Yeah, I got to give the back lat spread to Hadi. I'm going to put these screen captures up in just a second. When I say just a second, I mean probably about 3 minutes or 2 minutes. Probably 2 minutes. They're near the end of a prejudging for the open men now. All right. Here they go. Favorite most muscular. All right. Let me quickly throw a couple of these up for you guys. And then they'll have the classic results, I assume, straight after this. Yeah, Samson's midsection probably started to fade a little bit as it went on. Yeah, I don't disagree. I just want to be right. I just want to be right. No, it's not that. I just, honestly, I know Samson personally, so if you've got someone who's a friend, you want them to win $300,000, you know. It's definitely making no bones about it. But obviously, I know Samson Dauda, but you've got to give it, you know, this is my unbiased that I think it is. Yeah, I think this is his show. So let me just see if they're actually doing, because I don't believe they've had the classic results, right? I don't believe they have. They're talking now in the commentary for a second, but they might just be bringing it back for the classic results. Okay, so if we're giving out awards to the Fitness International, then probably just Wellness Awards, and then Classic probably. And then it will be done. Okay, let me share the screen. Stop screen, share screen, and let me find. Here we go. Top 2 call out. Samson Dauda versus Hadi Choopan. Who do you guys have? Hopefully you guys can see this. Yeah, 300K, almost as much as the Olympia. Yeah, it's wild. Classic finals are tonight. Yeah, they've already been on. Open prejudging was very, very good, man. You can scroll back and watch a little bit of it, but let's go through his top two. So front double bicep, let me know who you got, Hardy or Way Samson. So I'll split his opinion so far. Front lat spread. Oh, front lat spread, I have Hardy. Side chest, well, we can't get even representation there because Samson's coming out of it. Back double bicep. This is the one shot where I'm like, I can see Samson here. I don't know, am I crazy? Tamara Vaughn got sixth place, I believe it was, in the fitness. Side tricep. Now, Hardy's hitting this better here for sure because his waist is going right in and Samson's sort of leaning out that way. I'd love to see Samson actually drop his waist backwards from the stage because it feels like he puts his hip forward this way, like closer to the stage, which he'd be better off pushing it back the way Hardy does and having the chest and shoulder leaning further forward to create that illusion. And there, Samson's got just a little bit too much coming out here, in my opinion. Just a little bit too thick in the midsection. May have been a bit of a carb up thing because he didn't seem to have really much or any of that a week ago. And Samson's not in his shot there. Front double again. Front lat. Side chest. I've got to be straight up with you guys. I have Samson on one out of all the shots. I hate saying that. I really do because I love Samson. I think he's awesome, but yeah, I have to be straight up and honest. And yeah, unfortunately, I only have Samson winning one shot. So we're about to announce the fitness awards. Our fourth place award. Yeah, hardest conditioning is otherworldly. Go back and check the comments on your vid. I called that ish, bro. Yeah, I almost went my way of being like, Hardy's going to be too hard and predicting him, but I just thought, okay, projection of Samson Dauda's career going upwards, and yeah, Carl Up didn't do Samson justice, I think. I agree. Whatever they did, it did not work because the way he looked a week out at that gym, which has the real harsh lighting, it wasn't the same as what we saw on stage, unfortunately. I think that Samson did look very good, don't get me wrong. I think the conditioning is there. When we see the Gilco stuff, you're going to see conditioning. I just think that, yeah, I don't know. I just think, yeah, he looked a little bit bloated in the midsection, especially in those side ones. So I don't know if Samson needs to do like vacuums, stuff like that, make sure he keeps that really tight throughout the year. And I know it's hard because he has to eat a lot of food, like a lot of food. And what's the other option? Like just come in small? I don't think that's the option. I'll go through his photos again. Callum Von Moger's on stage now presenting some of the awards because he's sponsored by Bucked Up, who sponsor this event. I think they were thinking Jacqueline Baker was going to win, and I think she just got like third or something. Oh, she didn't realize she got third. Took her ages to walk out. Maybe she wasn't expecting that. Oh no, she got second, it says. Maybe she's congratulating the winner. Seems like Ariel Kadar's going to win this. Yep, Ariel Kadar wins Arnold Classic. Congrats to Ariel. A third Arnold Classic title. She's obviously going to be gunning for the Olympia this year for sure. Oh, no, I know what's going on. The audio to my stream is not in sync with what's going on. So that's why they weren't walking out when they were announced. The audio's ahead of my video by about 6-7 seconds. Arnold's on stage, so it seems like he's probably going to interview Ariel. So Ariel Kadar wins. We're about to have the wellness awards, I assume. Let me get back to the comments. Shout out Johnny Boy 714. Good work on the live stream, bro. Keep it up. Thank you so much, my man. Thank you so much. That is much appreciated. I'll give you a shout out at the end of the episode as well. Thank you so much. I'll leave that comment up for a little bit more. I need to get out of his stream and get back in because the audio is not in sync. Let me refresh the whole page. Where are we at? Arnold Classic prejudging. Yeah, gents. So yeah, Ariel Kadar did like a Arnold inspired routine. It was actually, yeah, it was pretty cool. I only caught bits of it because I was talking to you guys most of the time, but yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, she did Terminator routine before. This was like a Predator routine. Oh, that's day 2 I'm looking at. Here we go. Pre-show and finals, day 1. There we go. Open winner, yes, is announced tomorrow night. The open winner. But the Classic Physique winner will be announced soon, coming up very, very soon. Did Classic do finals results yet? No. Non-toxic, that is coming up very, very soon. Very soon. Let me look at the poll because I think I left it up from before and I'm going to put up a new poll and you guys can decide who you have winning this contest. I think most people have a pretty strong opinion on this. Bob just said, we're moving on now with our classic wellness division. I think he just meant wellness. And he said, we're going to have our ladies back up on stage. Oh, that was who's going to win the classic physique. 58% say Wesley Vissers, 33% say Ramon, Dino, and 5% say Kalecinski, and 3% say Brian Ansley. So most of you guys are with Wesley Vissers, but we will have to wait and see. Hadi's forearms always a little small. It's similar to Kai Green. Yeah, that is something that I noticed as well. It's sort of the look when guys get a little bit older. They get that bit of atrophy off at the bottom of the tricep, like around the elbows. Start a poll. Who do you have winning after prejudging? Hadi, Samson, Rafael, John D. La Rosa. We're announcing the Wellness Awards now, then we're going to have Classic. So it's about to come up, I'd say probably about 4 minutes, 5 minutes, probably 5 minutes. All right, so let's see how this quickly plays out. This poll, 37 votes, 73%, it's down to 70. I would expect this result, honestly, to be a little bit wider than that. As much as I don't even want to say that because I love Samson. So real quick, Jens asks, so real quick, was James any good and Antoine? So James at the start looked washed out. And I was like, he got better as it went on. Dramatically got better. And I think with some of Milas's guys, they can go a bit better and a bit worse sort of quickly at times. So James got better as he posed. Samson probably went back a little bit as he posed. Hardy stayed about the same and consistent the whole way through, which isn't always the way of Hardy. Hardy typically like gets better as he poses or fades as he poses. He normally moves a little bit. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Like James just got better as he went on, and then he got moved in. So he was in like a top six call out, but then got moved. Did he get moved? No, it was the second last call out without these two guys on stage, Samson Dauda. So I'd say James is coming in at around fifth or sixth, I think it was. I'd say the way it's working out is Hadi Choopan first, Samson Dauda second, Rafael Brandao third, John Delorosa fourth. John could be third. I don't think so. I'd say fourth. And then fifth, I would say, who was fifth? Fifth would have been James or Antoine. And then I think it's Akeem. Am I missing someone from there? Yeah, Noel is on stage. Dizel. Yeah, just not even just the last call out. I think Jerry, and shout out to you, Jerry, for being in the chat. Jerry Scalisi, for those who know. Um, I think it was even just the last round going through poses. Like he gets a little bit of breathing in the midsection, like he doesn't fade like he used to. He used to sweat more. So runner up is Isabel Pereira Nunez. So that means what's her name? Franchella Matos will win. Franchella Matos. Well, that's rough. Low def data. Who agrees Brando must get second? Well, this has happened before where it's been a top two call out between Nick Walker and Steve Kuklo, and then Ian Valier came back at finals and was compared and then placed second, which I've never really seen before. Franciele Matos wins this one. She was a favourite going in. Yeah, Franciele Matos looks crazy. I don't know what her English is like. I know she's Brazilian. Surprise, surprise, the only Brazilian in the lineup wins it. Yeah, 100% Jerry. That's the one thing about Samson that I'm like, I wish there's maybe just a little bit more focus on making sure that waist stays in really, really tight. Because if Samson kept that waist really tight in those ab poses, they'd be dramatically better. And I think Hardy focused on that. His waist was. Let me go to the ab and thigh shot. Like that. Look at that. Super tight. Super, super tight. Keeps it really tight in here. Like, look how a tight that waist goes in and just goes whoop. Looks so much smaller. Arnold said he's sitting down there drooling. And then he goes, sorry, Heather, which I assume is Arnold's partner. Sorry, I just listened to Franchel's Matos's thing. Because Arnold was drooling. because she looks fantastic. Pen. Just need to make a note. Keep up the good work. All right. So we have the classic results coming up. That is one thing. Samson's skin is very dark. And to me, he's not off. Samson isn't off. Hadi is just so dramatically improved. Samson isn't his very best in terms of conditioning, but some angles looks great. Fuad said, how does Arnold get away with that? Yeah, Arnold gets away with things. He's like in his 70s. Arnold just truly not give an F. That's correct. I love it. All right, I just need to jump up for 1 second, guys. I'll be back in literally, this is like 20 seconds. All right, I'm back, fam. Classic physique results coming up. Whoa, I almost pulled over my green screen. We don't want to do that. I just realized I'm not on the screen this entire time. But that's fine. So I've got a Best Posing Award, and they said it's being presented by Arnold and his son, Christopher. Who's going to win Best Poser? I wasn't even focusing on... Breon had a good routine. Wesley had a good routine. And Urs, yeah. Urs obviously had a great routine. Yeah, Urs deserves that. Yeah, I think he had the best routine too. I agree. I'll put the classic guys back up on the screen just for now while we're discussing their awards. Who's it going to be? Wesley Vissers, or is it going to be Ramon Dino? Shout out to Pisha. You clown YouTuber. I hope you don't remove your previous post where you said why Hadi is not winning. Haha, what a clown. Yes, I made a bold statement. I said they're going to age very well or very badly. It's going to age very badly, I think. I gave my reasons. Do you know what the thing is? Put your ass in timeout. Nah, joking, I won't. Wesley, but it'll be close on the scorecards, Dave P. I hope Wesley kept everything tight. That's cool. So that's Arnold's son. They said him and his son were Urs is the best. Urs is the best. Yeah, that's funny. Hopefully you guys are up to the same part as me. Urs is just walking off from getting his posing award. Now this will be a little bit, it'll come across probably 10 seconds delayed. Or 5 seconds. I don't know, how long does my live stream? I've got 420 people, 420 people in the chat. Put my face up there for a second. Put my face in the corner. I forget that I'm literally not on screen. So we're announcing the awards. 6th place in the Classic Physique. Damien Patrick, yeah, I expected that. And I expect Michael de Bull to be in 5th. 4th place, oh, I'm going to say it's going to be Brion or Ors. Interchange them either way. And then I don't know who's going to win this one. So shout out Damien Patrick. Mike Ashley, former winner of the Arnold Classic after Sean Ray was banned for using prohibited substances. Michael de Bull in 5th, as predicted by the call-outs. I mean, it would have been very hard to see him placing up in 4th, considering it was a top 4 call-out most of the time. And then obviously went to top 2 call-out. What's the spots? What are you guys talking about? Nelson Santana, please stop with whatever you're saying. I don't know what you're on about. Putting him in timeout. 4th place. Who's it going to? Brion in 4th. He will not be happy with that. Because that's as low as he really could have placed. John Smith, yes. I'm fighting my inner Wesley fanboy right now, trying to be honest and objective. So Urs Kalecinski is going to get that 3rd place. There is no doubt about that. Considering there's top 2 call out through the finals and prejudging, there is no doubt about this. 3rd place for Urs. What's the ranking so far? Who you got? I don't know who I've got for this one. Prejudge, it would be tie for me because I had prejudging, I had Wesley. Finals, I had Ramon. Yep, Urs gets 3rd, confirmed. Who's winning it, guys? Dennis James and Fuad are saying they think it's clear it's Ramon and Wesley 2nd. But online, the opinion is different. Who's got it? They're talking in like matter of fact that Ramon's winning this. Dennis James saying I'm saying it's a clear 1st place. Okay, let's see who wins this thing. Second place. Oh, Wesley Vissers wins. Wesley Vissers wins. Wesley Vissers wins. Holy. Look, I had it at prejudging. At finals, I probably had Ramon. Wow. Wesley Vissers wins. Wow. Now, you got to remember as well, these guys that are commentating on this, Wesley Vissers is about to be announced. I've got to get this recorded. Wesley being interviewed by Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's going to be sick. This is cool. Wesley Vissers. That's damn cool. Riots in Brazil for forecast. Yeah, there's going to be a lot going on there. Wesley Vissers. He is the #1 contender to the Classic Physique Olympia and Chris Bumstead. Woo! Wesley Vissers, I never thought he would get up to this level. I just thought the waist was maybe a little bit too wide, but look at what he brought to the stage. Look, and he's next to Arnold Schwarzenegger now, accepting his award. Yeah, that's like goosebump stuff. See, I remember him competing at the Arnold and saying he just wants to be seen by Arnold and all this, and now he's being presented the Arnold Award by Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's going to interview him. Let's go. Yeah, this is cool. You guys, so many people are so happy for Wesley. Let me feature some of your comments on the screen now. Open is announced tomorrow, by the way, guys. See what you guys are so happy for him. Brazil breaking. Brazil announced day of mourning as Ramon fanboys cry in their basements. Rough. I'm so happy. Literally, not a single person last week would have predicted this. Nah, I didn't. I said he could push into the top, like, into the top 2 potentially. He pushed into the top 2. Pushed into first. Let me listen to this interview. Ramon ain't winning. He lost. He got second. He congratulated Michael DeBull on the end, and I think Michael DeBull kicked the trophy over, and he said, "Don't kick my trophy around." There it is, guys. Wesley Vissers wins the Classic Physique. I'm going to be back very soon with some videos to break down the Open, to give the results of the Classic Physique, and probably features the winners of the other class too. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I want to shout out the ones who left super chats in this one. We had 3. We had Steve, my man Steve. Then we had Holicek. 4075, thank you so much, and you encourage people to hit the like button, that's appreciated. And then Johnny Boy 714, encouraging as well. True Desktopers, thank you so much, and everyone who joined in. I know everyone can't afford to leave super chats and stuff, and obviously it's just you literally donating money for me for going live, but it's much appreciated, guys, and thank you so much. That's it for me. My name's Xavier Wills. This is Desktop Bodybuilding, and I'll be back very soon. Subscribe. Click the notification bell button. I'll be live tomorrow for the Open Pro Men. Thank you so much for joining me. My name's Xavier Wills. This is Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are out.